7 super ways to gain healthy weight for skinny people. Though these days it feels like the biggest challenge is losing weight, gaining healthily is not as easy as it seems. You may want to gain weight for an array of reasons like looking and feeling better, recover your previous form, or bulk up to build muscle. Whatever your case may be, here are 7 ways that'll help you gain weight the healthy way. Number 7. Track your intake. This might be the least straightforward way or method that is going to help you gain weight. Tracking will help you recognize the reasons as to why you're not at your targeted weight in the first place. Mindlessly eating junk foods with high amounts of calories might help you gain weight for the time being, but you may go on to regret it in the long term. To gain weight is similar to losing it, as it requires thinking for your future self, figuring out what's wrong at the moment, and taking actions that can help you reach your goals. Try and look at how many times you eat a day, how many calories you're getting, what types of fluids and how much of them you're taking. Next is the planning part, where you ultimately decide on what type of foods you should start eating, how many calories they should have, and the nutrients they should include. In the next tips, we'll be telling you about those. All in all, try to keep in mind that the things that get measured get managed. Look at your eating habits, and if they're not cutting it, come up with ones that can get you your desired result. Number 6. Increase calorie intake. This one is a more obvious method compared to the one we've talked about earlier. To put it in its simplest form, calorie deficit results in weight loss while calorie surplus results in weight gain. And since our goals here is to gain weight, we should start getting more calories. Fat is the nutrient that has the most calories. In fact, it has twice as many calories than carbs and protein. The answer is clear: eat more fat and gain weight. This might seem simple, yet it's a bit complicated. In the process of gaining weight, if you're mindlessly eating everything that says it has high fat and calories, you're not doing yourself any good. There are many processed junk foods that taste great, have high amounts of fat and calories, but are dangerous for your overall health. Avoid those and start eating healthy, unsaturated fat foods rich with calories, but also have different important nutrients. Here are some of them. Peanut butter. It contains some 588 calories per 100 gram. Cheddar cheese has about 403 calories per 100 gram, and dark chocolate has about 599. There are many more foods that contain high calories and provide nutritional value as well. Try to incorporate them to your diet as much as possible. Number 5. Don't just eat, drink. Among the many reasons of being underweight, one is loss of appetite. If that's your case, then a vicious circle might have been formed, like this one. You decide that you're going to start to gain some weight and eat a lot, but come to find out that the very reason that you are underweight is because you don't like eating much. This is a hypothetical case, but might apply to some people. Whether you have a hard time taking in calories or not, drinking is a great alternative. Aside from the benefit of being convenient, drinking a lot can help you get more calories in your system and makes gaining weight faster and easier. But don't get it wrong, drinking your calories is not a perfect replacement, and you'll still have to eat more. Now, the question is, what should I drink? There are plenty of fluids that aid in the process of gaining weight. Milkshakes and smoothies are popular and effective selections to gain calories. They're delicious as well. Milk, hot chocolate, and coconut milk are also useful in the quest to gain more weight. Number 4. Diversify your meals. We've talked about how you should increase the quantity of calories you should take in order to gain weight. But you shouldn't only focus on the quantity. Try to focus on quality as well. If you're adding a lot of calories to your diet but haven't seen much change, it may be because you're eating the same foods over and over. A potential fix to this situation is diversifying the type of foods you're going to eat. As we've seen earlier, fat is a main source of calories, but don't put carbs and protein out of the picture. They are important in the weight gaining process. Including them in your next meal and the one after that will pay off. Carbohydrate and protein have half as much energy, calorie, as fat, but for their use outside of gaining weight, they should be favored. Protein aids in growth, and carbs are commonly known as the fuels of the body. Sources of protein include meat, eggs, milk, and sources of carbohydrates include oatmeals and potatoes, among so many. Number 3. Weight train. Now this may seem like a counterintuitive tip, and it won't help gain weight per se. If you're trying to gain weight, why would you ever want to work out? But the reality is, if you're sitting around all day doing nothing, the calories you've been taking might start to work against you by increasing your fat levels beyond your control. So by starting to weight train your muscles, you'll be putting the extra calories to work. When we're talking about muscle training, we're suggesting a mild form of it. 2 days per week, 3 days max. Weighted squats and bench presses are popular and effective in getting that lean muscle mass and staying in tip-top shape while gaining weight. Number 2. Get enough sleep. It'll not only help you gain weight, but is also extremely important to your overall health. Some researches indicate that inadequate sleep may lead to weight gain, but we're advising against sleep deprivation for gaining weight. Researchers point to the fact that sleep deprivation results in tiredness, which kills our desire to work out, but instead stay put and eat, which in turn induces weight gain. That may be accurate, but doesn't necessarily mean that getting enough sleep hinders weight gain. Sleeping for 7 to 8 hours a day has an array of benefits, keeping your energy in check, readying you for the day ahead, and preserving vitality. You could be able to gain weight by eating a lot of calories and neglecting the usefulness of sleep, but that would only result in an unhealthy weight gain. So, for optimal results in your weight gaining process, make sure you're getting around 7 to 8 hours of sound sleep. Number 1. Eat more. We're going to leave you with the most obvious advice to eat more. Basically, as we've mentioned earlier, gaining weight is all about the calorie surplus, and the surefire way of accomplishing the surplus is by eating more food. Of course, words of caution are due. Don't eat a lot of junk food and try to be conscious of what you're eating. Gaining weight requires discipline, just like losing weight. If you're not consistently eating the amount that you should be eating, you won't get any solid results. Constantly keep an eye on your weight so that you won't go over your target and try to lose weight all over. Eat foods rich with nutrients alongside high calories. It may come off as a challenge at first to adjust to eating more calories, but with effort and consistency, results will come. Thanks for watching. Tell us what you thought about this video in the comment section. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like and share it with a friend or family member that's trying to bulk up. For more content like this, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy.